Hey everybody, Vinny Cuz here. And today I am going to show you how to use the Lyft Driver App, the new and improved Lyft Driver App. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've had a couple of people reach out to me. They're just starting to drive on Lyft and they were asking me all kinds of questions. So I figured, you know what? Let's just do a video. We'll run through it real quick. We'll keep it short and sweet. And for those that haven't driven in a while, you're going to see the interface has changed. So, as I always do, let's open it up on my PC, Lyft Driver App, and there we go. Okay, so as you can see, this is your opening screen. Any surge or anything that's in your area, and although the PC doesn't let me do it and hold it, you can see right away where there's hot spots, right? So it might be $2, $3. Hell, I've seen some now up around $40 and $50. It just depends. You got to constantly check. All right. So what else do we have on the opening screen? Well, first of all, we're going to know whether we're online or not. That's kind of self-evident. If there are any week-long bonuses or guarantees. Now, for me, I've never seen it. All I get is we guarantee you $185 if you do 26 rides. You're going to see in a minute. I completely blew that out of the water. If you don't know how to set your weekly goal, I'll try to find it in here so I can show you. And this will help you to keep pace with where you're trying to go, what you want to hit. You should have goals. And if the app's going to let you do it, you might as well make the money. Okay. This button here, that's your destination filter. You see, you get 2 destination filters with Lyft. You can either head towards your destination or arrive on a certain time frame. And by clicking one of these, you can set, if I want to get from South Beach to West Palm in 2 hours, I can set that up for 2 hours, or I can head to a destination. Here, we'll bring that up. And I can go Nikki Beach, Coral Sky, and West Palm, Margaritaville, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale Airport, Hard Rock Casino Hotel. So you just click on one of those and boom, you're online and there's your destination filter. Okay. Also, now it's telling me I'm in a bonus zone. So if I go online, it's going to automatically give me this $2. I'll click it online, but I'm not trying to take any rides. So right away, I've just unlocked the $2 bonus. Okay. So we're going to shut that off because I don't want it pinging while I'm making the video. Oh, experience was great today. Thank you, Lyft, for being my champion. Okay. Now, what else? The unlocking of the gold. If you're into the whole points thing, I'm not. You can go through here. It'll show you where you're at. It tries to give you a timeline schedule of when they think ride demand is going to be heaviest. Well, you can see 5 o'clock, 11 o'clock, with Ultra and a heat game and everything else going on downtown Miami. It's going to open up opportunities here in Fort Lauderdale. But this is basically supply, demand for rides in Miami proper, not necessarily Fort Lauderdale. All right, so then you have schedules. Click on this. Drive in these certain hours, you earn points. Okay? Sometimes you'll get the 3 rides in a row. So if you take a ride that starts between 3 and 4 a.m. in this case, and you do 3 rides in a row without shutting off the app, without declining a ride, without canceling the trip, they'll give you that $15 bonus. Now, you don't have to do all 3 rides in this time frame. Just got to get that first ride in that time frame. Again, you can see on Sunday, right? And so basically here we go. This is for Sunday. And then Monday, oh, well, that week's not out yet. Anyway, this is where you find that. Okay. The little hamburger menu, well, the little bell here, if they have any news that they're giving out as a general statement, everything will be right here. There's your referral, which if you are new to the app, I put the referral link in the bottom. And you can see here, we as drivers that are giving the referral, we get a little bonus too. Okay, so now up here, you got the dollar mark. Now this number represents the money you've made for that day. This does not represent the entire week, just that day. So when you click on that, It'll show you what you've made for the week so far, how many rides, how many hours, your total monies. Now here, you can go in, there's two things you can do. One, you can go into the weekly breakdown, and this is going to show you where your book time is versus your online time, how many rides total. You can open up your earnings. You can see what the rides paid, any tips, any bonuses. Right now, obviously, we have the fuel charge. So I guess 55 cents times 13 equals this number. I don't know because I don't do food. How much I paid total in tolls, canceled earnings, deductions, payouts that you've already taken, if you take advanced payout or not, or you'll see the your weekly into your bank account and the available balance. That's one thing there. Okay. The other thing you can see here is all your activity. So if you want to break down what you've done per day, so you can see last night I was online for 5.5 hours, 4 rides, 2 of those rides tipped out. Lux Black, Lux Black, Lux Black, and then the XL. Thursday, didn't drive. Wednesday, couple of rides, $27, 2 hours. Wednesday was a bust, but I was doing something else in this time frame. Tuesday, I know I gave 7 rides, 4 hours, $153. And you can see the different trips in there, and didn't work Monday. So that's your earnings tab. Again, it'll also let you know your upcoming schedules. Sunday at 3 a.m., Sunday at 5 a.m. Hamburger menu. Here is where you'll find your tag number, your name, whether you're silver or gold, that's irrelevant. How many lifetime rides. Your rating will be right here. So, yeah, and account status, right? I'm in good shape, 5.0. Any passenger compliments you might get will be right here. They'll say if they got a tip or not. Then you could always see more if you need to. And here, some other areas for you if you need any more information. Okay. Scheduled pickup is right here as well. So yours might be open and might not be open. More ways to earn. Scheduled pickup. Now for me, this never works right? Because it just stays in this spinning mode forever. So I really don't go in there looking for scheduled rides. If you're a Lyft and Lyft shared driver, you definitely want to check this out a lot because if you're part-time, there might be something available before you go to work, something when you get out of work that might be close to you. You can pick up those rides and schedule them. Okay, so we're out of that one. We've already talked about referring to driver. Vehicles and devices. Well, here is my vehicle. So if you have multiple vehicles, which I used to have Kitty, the CTS on here, I took it off. But this is the car that's in use. And then here you can select your ride types, whether it's going to be Lyft, shared, whether all platforms that you're available for. You guys know I don't do regular Lyft. It's a damn Cadillac. Lyft XL, Lux, Lux Black, Lux Black XL. Or I have the option to go Lux Black XL only. Remember, every time you take away platforms, you tend to lose the frequency or the amount of rides that you'll get because not everybody, obviously there's going to be a lot more Lyft and Lyft XL rides than Black or Black XL. Okay. And then if you have a question, you could always go in to learn more to find out if your vehicle qualifies or not. The other thing too are your documents. So you can go in here. I'm not going to click on it. You can go in here and see your insurance card, registration, and all of that good stuff. Okay. Click out of that. Feedback and rewards. So I'm really not sure about the feedback part. Oh, so it's kind of covered in the other stuff. So I guess feedback is what the passengers are saying about you. Okay. Your account settings. So in here, this is where you'll find your personal info, your pay and tax info. So if your bank account changes, you're going to want to go in here. If your debit card changes, you're going to want to go in here. If you need to get your K9s or your 1099s, whichever one they're giving, not K9s, 1099s. K9s is if you're, playing the markets. Your 1099, so you can do your taxes, all that'll be here. Again, documents, these will be your documents for your vehicle. Your settings. So this is where you're going to go if you want to change your navigation. You got a couple of options here. You can either use Google Maps within the Lyft app, the Lyft navigation in the Lyft app, or you can go ahead and let it move you into Google Maps or Waze that's not connected to the app. I prefer Google Maps in the city. I prefer Waze on the long distance trips. And I prefer it to be independent of the app, not the same within the app. I don't want any problems. Let's just say I don't trust Lyft with Google Maps. Anyway, so this is where you can change that. Anytime you get an update to the app, you want to go in here and you want to check this and make sure they didn't switch it back to Google Maps within Lyft. Here, simply what this means is once you hit arrived, then your passenger's got to get in the car. Once you hit, start trip, this will allow it to automatically go into Google Maps. And then once you get where you're going, it'll automatically switch from Google Maps back to the Lyft app. So you don't have to touch the phone. You don't have to touch anything. You just go ahead and go on about your business and get people where they got to go. Dark mode. Okay, so here is where, for some reason, I guess I hit that button. Remember, I'm on the PC. So here you can have it change your dark mode to light mode. During the day, I want the white mode like this. At night, I prefer the dark mode. For me, and I think it's in my phone, not necessarily in the app, it doesn't automatically switch. So what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll put automatic changes based on time. But at night, I normally have to go in and put on dark mode always. So we'll put that on so you can see what dark mode looks like. Okay, you might want this as your all night driver. I don't know. Anyway, that's how you do that. Into settings, in there, and now we're back to automatic. So the other thing in settings, sorry for the double clicks. Remember, I'm on my PC and it's kind of tough. Here, you can create a driver shortcut. So what this does is by clicking this, no matter if your screen is open, closed, you're in Google Maps, you're looking at another app while you're waiting, there will be a little floating icon, the Lyft symbol, on top of your screen on your phone. Just click that and it'll automatically open the app. I don't do that. All right, that's it for settings. Support and safety. So this is where you're going to go if you've got an issue. Just open that up, click help. You'll be on the phone with somebody in a heartbeat. Anything you need to know about this particular subject is right there. And if you just have general questions, you can usually go into the Learning Center. It's pretty good, and they can get you what you're looking for. You can log out of the account, obviously. Okay, so that's basically how you use the app. Turn it on. It'll ask you to, when you're first turning on after your 6-hour reset period, it'll ask you, for your precautionary rules, keep windows down, car clean, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, that's all I've got. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. If you're new to driving, feel free to reach out. And if you haven't signed up yet, hit that link down below. With that, peace out.